Summerland 3030. This is the simpler member of the Springdale family. This is more of a camper than an RV, but it has some really intelligent equipment upgrades in specific places. As the song says, it's got all the right junk in all the right places, and that's one of the things I like about them, is that it does everything it needs to, nothing it doesn't. It doesn't go outside of its class. Springdale never forgot who they were. They never tried to be more than what they are. They've always remembered that they're like Larry Lunchbucket, Joe Sixpack, the average working man's RV. And what I like about that is they built this thing to be as foolproof as humanly possible, and it stays in your driveway, it doesn't come back to ours. In conventionally constructed travel trailers, meaning wood skeleton, aluminum frame, the Springdale family has been far and away our least problematic for several consecutive years. Anybody can do it once, they've done it several years in a row. That's a big deal to me, because as a family-owned business and a member of the family that owns that business, that is my family name on the sticker that leaves here, and I want to know that this thing performs, because it's not just representing Keystone, it's also representing us. If at any point you like what you see here and you'd like to see kind of, you know, hey, what's this thing run, or is it available? How long is it? You know, I leave you links for all that stuff down here in the video description. You're one click away from answering a lot of real simple key questions like that. Important questions, but things that you can handle on your own, just like from a spec guide. I leave that all right there for you. So every trailer is the best for a different reason. I've mentioned a couple of reasons I already like the Springdale family and the Summerland member of that family by extension, but little stuff like that big baggage door, so you actually have places for like nice camping chairs. We've got an easy tilt power awning with LED lighting in this class. You're starting to see more power awnings. They're still not standard across the board, but you're really not seeing power awnings with LED lighting. That's another smart upgrade, and this is easy tilt. I mean easy tilt. 2 fingers, you can kink the awning on a pinch there. And if you want to, roll the awning up. If you forget when the awning is crooked, if the awning is tilted, you know, one way or the other, it will straighten itself out when it rolls back in. So you can't screw it up. It's as close to foolproof as you can get. We've got power awning, power tongue jack, power corner stabilizers. Everything on this is push button simple, because you've worked all week. You're tired. You had to haul this thing to the campsite, and you had to keep the kids occupied long enough to get this thing set. Now you can just push a button and get it set up and spend less time messing with your campsite and just more time actually using your camper. To keep you protected from those little cold snaps, this also has the Summerland Arctic package. The underbelly's enclosed to help give you that extra shielding. An enclosed underbelly also smooths skins to make this thing tow easier. So, you know, who's this camper for? I look at every camper I try to say, who is this thing for? If you, like I said, you work 9 to 5 and your paycheck might depend on the weather, and you're just looking for something simple and reliable to take your family out camping for, you know, 3, 5, 7, 9 years before you swap out and get the actual nice big luxury 5th wheel couples coach, this is perfect. This has all the stuff that matters, and you're not paying for the stuff that doesn't. The windows are UV tinted in these price-aggressive classes like this. A lot of trailers have left out window tint and windows that open. This accomplishes both of those because, again, those are things that matter. This does the things that matter. Out here, we have an outside like kitchen and entertainment center, which is great. Historically, we actually had not carried this floor plan for a couple years. We had something similar from other brands, but they got price creep problems. And that's one of the things I like about the Springdale series, and specifically their Summerlands. They've been virtually immune to price creep. Every year, every manufacturer seems to creep up to 1.5%, 2.5%. Well, these guys have stayed more consistent than anyone else. And what's happened is, this has become the most price-aggressive version of this floor plan in what I would call a family class, base class camper here. But it actually is one of the best equipped. Like I said, power awning, power tongue jack, power stabilizers, full outside kitchen, second entry door to the bathroom, outside shower right over here where you can hose the kids off and get the turtle muck off of them before they go into the bathroom to actually take a bath, before they climb all over your furniture with their grubby little paws. So outside here in the outside kitchen, we've got a nice little mini fridge, and it's mounted up high, so if you want to keep some barley pop in there to keep it away from Junior, well, that's pretty easy to do now. Or to keep it away from your buddy, I don't know. They purposely leave this shelf open here so that if you want to put a microwave or something or an electric griddle there, you can. You've got a nice cooktop that pulls right out to make that simple. And they actually have a nice little, this is something Keystone does a lot. These little wing out countertop extensions, those are so handy because this is good counter space back here. But when the cooker is in, cooking position, when that's flipped up, it's blocking the use of it. But this is always here. So you can come out with your platter, set it down. You can flip your meat, set it over here, and then when you're done, fold it away. It's simple, smart, and easy. It's not expensive, but it's terribly effective. Now, the bumper grill here, I'd have to double check because, again, option packages are very volatile this time of year. This is a model changeover period. So this indicates to me that there's a full grill included with the cooktop here. That could be an option. Once again, double check that link in our video description and you can see exactly what we have. Little detail stuff like a triple entry step on the main door in this class, fine. A triple entry step on your secondary entry door, not usually found. And that is a nice handy thing. Also, anti-wind slam doors. Doors that won't go flying open when the kids fling it open or something. That is nice. They strut those doors. Direct entry bathroom so you're not tracking dirt through the camper. Super, super nice. So you've got drinks and potty right here outside. Those are the number 1 and 2 primary reasons, no pun intended, that people are in and out of here. And if you're a shy guy or gal, there is a deadbolt privacy lock here so that people can't go busting through this thing like the Kool-Aid Man. Boom! Oh yeah! I like the Kool-Aid Man. That guy gets around for a big dude, you know? By the way, 7,660 pounds. I hope I mentioned that sooner. If not, there you go. Right when you walk in here, you've got this nice little welcome home light. It just reminds me of something in the 1950s. Welcome home, son. How was school today? I don't know why that jumps out at me. Apparently, I didn't realize I have a whole story in my head about some little suburban sitcom family from that one little light. Moving on. That's not important. Doesn't relate to this. We've got central air. We have central heat. A lot of campers in this class will have central air. Not a lot of them in a starter point, a budget class, whatever you want to call it, have central heat as well. That is nice. Because again, you are pumping heat to that enclosed underbelly. It will do a great job of protecting your underbelly and extending your camping season. There are different interior decors available. This is an example of one. Kind of like a car commercial. What we have in stock could be different from what you see here. So something that they've done here is this is a normal fold-down jackknife sofa, but they've given it like a theater look and feel with this little fold-down armrest. And it's got a couple little cup holders here, which I love. Because as a person who actually goes camping, I can tell you most of the time when you're sitting on just a normal generic sofa in an RV, there's nowhere to put a drink. And I'm one of those people, I've always got something in my hand. I've always got whatever I'm drinking in my hand, and I'm always constantly sipping on it. It's one of the reasons that I had to switch to water, because I'll drain gallons of pop per day if you put it in front of me. Well, this is just nice to set that down, and if nothing else, I mean, when you're just sitting there, sometimes it's nice just to have a place to put your phone and set your phone down, and you've got USB plugs built right into the slide out, so keeping these stupid things as charging is easy. Full storage below the roughly 7-foot U-dinette that'll fold down into a near 7-foot sleeper. All LED lights, by the way. They're lighter. They use less electricity, they're cooler, they last longer, they're just flat out better. And the pricing on them has gotten to the point that they're very manageable. Now, let's look at the kitchen real quick, because they've done something here that I think is really smart. They've opened up every little pocket of this countertop they possibly could to give you every ounce of storage that they could. Good drawer space, forks, spoons, knives, all that. Now, instead of having a toothpick pantry beside the refrigerator that is not super user-friendly, they killed that and they pushed the refrigerator over. What that created is an extra cabinet, extra countertop space, begging for appliances, and extra drawers here that every kitchen can seriously benefit from. So what they did then is they created a nice little shared middle cabinet here. This could be linens, pantry overflow, anything and everything you want and need it to be, it can do that. So you've got an extra functional daytime use kitchen space here that you otherwise wouldn't have. Now again, simple camper, but smartly appointed. We've got a nice open space here for a wastebasket. We've got a big, I guess this is called farmhouse style sink. I don't know. But that's the name I heard fired at it the other day. So hey, why not? It's a farmhouse sink, I guess. But Also, a little pull-out sprayer faucet here. So this is really good for like cleaning big stuff too, because you probably got a big family looking at a big camper. You got to clean that stuff. Power outlets. Power outlets. You can keep appliances, phone chargers, everything contained here. You don't have to string stuff everywhere through the camper and the kitchen. Let's move on a little bit. Big windows in here too. Peek at the bathroom. We saw just a snippet of it from the outside. So again, direct entry bath door for all kinds of user friendliness. You've got the vent fan and skylight over here. Where's my oh, there we go. Switch. Trying to light it up in here for you a little bit. Protective shower wall paneling. In a very budget-focused class, a lot of brands will sacrifice this. But again, this thing has to function first, and that's I like where they put smart money into this camper. That is something that I really like. Especially with this being all carpetless in here, just with the exception of the floor mat, which is toss it, who cares. It's very easy to clean. Now, this floor decking is something I want to talk about. They literally use the same floor decking here in a Summerland base level family camper that they use in Keystone's Montana luxury fifth wheels. Literally the best selling fifth wheel on the market they use here. It is called Dynaspan. It's 5/8 inches thick, a lot like a plywood, but it's actually 50% stronger than plywood across a span because it is seamless. It comes in 8 foot wide, meaning trailer width sheets, that is 24 foot long. So on a long floor plan like this, there will be one seam, and they're going to put it directly under the entertainment center where there's construction on top of it to keep those seams from jumping around. But because it doesn't have seams every 4 feet, that means that this is actually stronger because it can flex and buckle less. That is what I mean by having smart stuff. You want a good house, you start with a good foundation, and that's exactly what they've done here. So our nice private rear bunkhouse. You've seen this arrangement probably before, so I'm not going to go overboard killing this thing, but we've got a normal flip up-down overhead bunk. I do like, though, that, again, it is well built. They've got double struts to hold this thing up. The way that they have their slide boxes built and reinforced, it is best in class 300-pound rated. I've seen some as low as 120 on an upper bunk. I don't carry those brands. I'm not naming names. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to show you where Summerland is exceptional. The little, convertible cube futon sofa things that can be a lounge, a bed, 2 beds, whatever. We've seen those. This has become the industry standard because it's so awesome. It just works so well. Now, a lot of brands will extend the cabinets over here. They opted not to do that here in the Summerland, and instead what that gives you is a big, wide open rear space back here. And you can easily see how much extra space is. Usually, a lot of times, these cushions will almost kiss those cabinets in a lot of brands. Well, they've left this wide open. That left room for a big window back here for light. Another big window for light and airflow. Still have your overhead bunk. Still have good storage. So have a built-in bunk, so you don't got to throw the kid to the upper bunk. And you can throw a flat screen on the wall if you let your kids have an extra special, super awesome entertainment system. These kids today are spoiled, man. Back in my day when we were camping, we barely had batteries. We didn't have flat screens. You know, it's getting, even in a base level camper, it's still getting kind of RV-ish. Frankly, central air, central heat. I suppose this is still very much, like in my head, I have camper, RV, glamper. I mean, there really aren't a lot of true campers left nowadays. So, common central island style entertainment center. It's super space efficient. If you want to throw a TV up there, you can. This is an app-enabled Bluetooth stereo system. So if you want to put a free app on your phone, you can turn your phone into a Bluetooth remote. Comes with its own remote, of course, but that is cool. Inside, outside speakers, all that good stuff. Now, up here in the bedroom, couple smart, simple features. Again, good LED lights. Normal common bed scenario, but this is something I like. Smart, simple feature. Little hidden laundry chute. You can put a laundry basket right down there. When everyone's done with their clothes from yesterday, they all put them here in this basket. Now, when you get home, you're tired, Mom and Dad. So what you do is you open that baggage door, grab that basket, close the baggage door, and worry about everything else. Let everything else sit till tomorrow. Now, because Keystone's really smart and they understand how people are, they put power outlets in like the head of the bed, right up next to your head. So if you need a CPAP machine or you want to charge your phone or something, you got lots of room to do that here. They've done an exceptionally good job in this. And again, my favorite part of anything in the Summerland series from Springdale's is just the fact that it is as close to idiot-proof as you can possibly get. They've done things at the factory level to try to overcome any sort of foreseeable defect in like human error you know, in construction. Like they use different different woods in their cabinets. They use a wood, it's the second best grade of wood there even is to build with, you know. This is the same wood they use all the way up again, their Montana luxury fifth wheels. They do smart things here. But they don't overdo it. They keep the price in check. That helps keep the weight in check too, because they don't go overboard on certain types of equipment. And it performs. It stays in your driveway. So, like I said, if you like what you see here, all I ask is you give us a call. We only do everything. Hitching, pieces, parts, financing, trades, accessories. We do trucks for package deals. Everything, guys. I don't care where you live. Give us a chance to quote this thing with or without shipping. And you're going to find out that the only thing you have to lose by not calling us is thousands of dollars. So, you know, if you like that prospect, give us a ring. 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, happy camping, everyone.